Hey everyone, welcome back to Mini Bike Mike's Garage. As you can tell, I'm not in the bike shop that we normally film all our episodes in. I'm actually in my home garage at my house. I'm taking a break this weekend from working on the Happy Cottage, the house renovation that we've been working on for the last 5 weeks. And I thought I'd do a mini bike video. It's late in the evening. You'll probably see it get dark in that window before the video's over. It's 8:34 right now. Mama Warner's busy off doing something, so I thought I'd take a few minutes and make a video. I picked up this little Honda Z50. It was before we bought that property, I think. So it's probably been about 4 or 5 weeks ago, right around the same time we bought the property. I was scrolling Facebook Marketplace like we all do, and it popped up, and it only been on there for a few minutes, and 13, 15 minutes, something like that. And so I sent the guy a message and so forth, and he was asking $600 for the bike. And so I sent him a message, said, hey, I can be there within 15 minutes. He was literally just down the road. I said, would you take $500 cash? And he said, well, I would, but I got somebody else already that has got first dibs. I'm like, okay, that's cool, no problem. Well, if it falls through, let me know. Well, long story short, I made some comment about the flames, and so we started a conversation, and I really liked the guy. He and I were hitting it off pretty well, and so I told him, I said, well, listen, I said, it's rare you find somebody on Facebook Marketplace that's actually enjoyable to talk to, that aren't trying to scam you or do something crazy. I said, if it falls through or whatever, I'll give you the $600 that you want for the bike. I said, it's worth $100 to me just to have a enjoyable conversation, enjoyable, dealings with someone on Facebook. So he messaged me. He said, well, let me check with the other guy. And he messaged me back about 30 minutes later and said, you know what, he's not responding. If you want it for $600, it's yours. I said, well, okay, I'm gonna load up. I'll be there in just a few minutes. And so I did. I went over and picked it up, and he was a great guy. I'm gonna guess, I'm bad with ages, so if you're the guy I bought this off of, if you are watching this, I apologize, but I'm gonna guess he was probably mid-30s, early to mid-30s, and this was a bike that he had as a kid. I think since it's been 4 or 5 weeks, my details are a little bit fuzzy. You get older guys, you start forgetting things. But I believe he said he got this bike when he was 7, if I'm not mistaken. 7 or 8, 9, somewhere in that area. And was his first mini bike. And I asked him, did he do this? And he said, oh yeah, he painted it. It was the first thing he had ever painted. And I wish I should have cleaned it up. He did a pretty good job for a young guy. But anyway, enough of that. So here's what I got. Here's what I think I have. I'm not a Z50, real expert on these things, but I believe I have a K2 because it has a foot brake pedal and it has the long fender, which has not been cut, which is kind of rare. It does have some cracks on the side, but the fender seems to be intact. So I think it's a K2, Z50K2, but it's got a K1 tank with the round badges. The K2 had the oval badges. I think it said mini trail in them. So at some point it got, the tank must have got damaged or something, and they swapped it out. And that's before the guy I bought it off of. He said that this is the tank that had always been on it. But and he recovered the seat, but I'll bring you in a little bit closer. It's got some yellow and some orangey red flames, and it's missing the headlight. He does have the wiring here, but just having the housing's good. Try and take you guys out of here. Since I'm at home, I don't have all my equipment. I don't have a tripod. I've got a little handheld selfie stick that I've stuck inside a plastic jug to hold it, and then it's sitting on top of a step ladder. So this is some high quality filming that you're getting tonight, guys. So here's what we got. A little Z50. Like I said, I just fell in love with, I love that, you know, that some kid did that, you know, 25, 30 years ago. That's awesome. It is missing the front fender. And like I said, the headlight's gone. It's got, or the headlight lens anyway. It's missing a lever. It's got the tail light, but it looked like there might have been like a license plate bracket part of it that's missing, but the rest of it's there. Like I said, the fender is intact. Stator cover's not broke. It's got the chain guard. It's got the key. Sorry if it's dark in here. And you know, it's got the full exhaust. Like I said, see, it's got the brake pedal, which I think that's got, and then it had a handbrake also, which I think is K2. But I just thought tonight we would just see if we can get it to pop off and do a will it run type of thing. So I think I'll put you guys back in the stand. And the first thing I'm going to do is we'll take stator cover off, see, make sure it turns over. I know it rolls, but I've not even tried to shift it or anything. I did not get a Kickstarter with it. Yeah, it's got some oil in it. Not too bad. That's good. All right, so I haven't even got tools really out yet. So let me get some tools out. We'll get the stator cover off. Put a socket and a drill on it, see if we can turn it over, and let's see if we got spark first. I got one loose. There we go. Got all three. Oh wow, it's even got all three. Patrick Wells from Southeast Vintage Cycle Restoration or something like that, whatever his channel is, he sent me the JIS screwdrivers. Patrick, I'm sorry, I'm not using them. They're at the shop. I haven't them in my toolbox at the shop. So I have to resort back to my old Craftsman here. So let's see if it will turn over. Let me see if I can find a little flashlight real quick. Let's see if the points are opening and closing. I don't know if I have a flashlight in here or not. Of course, the battery's dead on it. Yep, that didn't work. Yeah, we've got points opening and closing. Yeah, actually doesn't sound too bad, but let's see if we can pull a plug here. What's the metric equivalent to a 5/8? I didn't grab the ratchet, did I? Looks to be a 16 millimeter. Is that what I use? Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, it feels all right. Had me worried for a second. I thought the spark plug, the wire was not good. All right. Turn the key into the first position. Oh, we got fire. Yeah, it's got spark. Okay, well that's good. Do I have anything here to get it to make noise? I got a basically empty can of starting fluid. If I hold it in the right spot, it spits out a little bit. Let's hurry up and see if we can put that back in there. Too easy when they have fire. All right, let's see if it'll make any noise. Oh yeah. I think we used it up now. Okay, I need to find some fuel. How lucky do you think we'll get just dumping fuel in there and get it to work? You know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. I gotta find some fuel and a funnel. Well, keep your fingers crossed that the tank holds fuel. Actually, it doesn't look really all that bad. Oh. Yeah, let's just douse it right here inside my garage and set the whole place on fire. That ought to be plenty. As the charger falls off, things are falling over. Sit there, sit there, sit there. Turn that on. I bet you I can't crack that without little pair of pliers. See if we can crack the drain, see if we get anything out of the bowl. That would be a negative. That ain't good. Oh, no, 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 yeah, we do too, yeah, we do. The drain exit must be plugged, because when I loosened it up, it didn't drain, but when I pulled it completely out, it did. All right, give it a little choke. Does the throttle work? No, it does not seem to work. Oh my gosh. I think we gotta do something to get a throttle to work. Come on. She wants to. It's in the cable, or if I'm guessing the slide is still stuck inside the carb. Yeah, that's gonna be a booger. That's gonna be a Come out of there. If we raised it up at all. We did. By unscrewing the cap, a little bit, I raised it up high. I don't want to break the cable. Of course, it's so dark, and I don't have a flashlight, I can't see. There's a screen on the car, but I can't feel if it's going up. Heck yeah! Not even really smoking or anything. Got a lightning bug on it. That is fantastic. Excuse me, get your way here. Ah, it's down and I can't push it down. Okay, I'm going to work for a minute and see if I can get that slide loose so that we can give it some throttle. We'll work at that a little bit, and then if I can, we'll put some air in the tires and take it down off of there and see if it actually goes in gear and take it for a ride. Everything I have here is on the verge of being empty. I did get the cap up far enough to spray some stuff in there. Come on. Oh my gosh. Put the cap back on just for a second. Don't break the cable, Mike. Ah, she's stuck. All right, let me continue to work on that. Okay, after just a couple minutes of tugging and spraying some more WD-40, it finally did let loose, and the throttle cable seems to be functioning correctly. Now, let's see if I can get it in there. Get it to fall down in there. You know the right thing to do would have been to take the carb off, right, guys? Yeah. Don't do as I do here. All right, let's see. Yeah, got some movement. Hopefully it's going back down. Let's see if she'll fire off again. See if we got any throttle this time. Oh, died when I gave her the juice. I said I wasn't smoking her earlier. Now she is. obviously needs the carburetor cleaned. She runs better on choke than off. So we're not going to do that tonight. But I am going to go get an air compressor. And we're going, that one, oh well, I've got a pinch. That's why it feels like it's got air in it. Let me go get an air compressor. Let's put some air in it. Get it down off of here. And then let's see if we can take it for a spin. Yeah, let's see if they'll hold any air. Yeah. So far, so good. This is the one that's got me worried. There's the stem on it. It's taking air. Oh, it's losing it. It's losing it fast, though, I think. Oh, now you're gonna fall over on me. Let's see. Let's get you guys set up outside. All 3 gears work. Definitely doesn't want to run off choke. Well, that was fun. I appreciate you guys stopping by, watching. I'll see you on the next video. Everybody have a great day. Thanks. All right, before I sign off completely, I just want to say thank you to everybody out there who watches the videos and who comments and everything, gives me a thumbs up, the likes and everything. That kind of video, super fun. The little will it run type of thing, quick, short, boom, done. I hope you enjoy them. We'll revisit that bike at a later date. We'll pull it back out and see if we can't clean it up, fix it up, clean the carburetor and actually get it running and riding, get a Kickstarter on it, do all the things that it needs to have done, but that'll be at a later date. But I do appreciate you stopping by. Thank you again, and I will see you on the next video. See ya.